Alright, Fit Fam, so welcome back to my channel. Mike Meadows, level 4 personal trainer, Libre Fitness ambassador. Just so a few of you guys know too, just because I really haven't talked about it, I am a fascial stretch therapist, medical exercise specialist. I've done courses with Twist Conditioning, a variety of other organizations, whether it's DTS. Back in the day, we did some seminars with like Charles Palpin, like a lot of that stuff, like as fitness professionals, we always want to be able to make sure that we're maintaining our certifications and just being able to do everything that we're in scope of practice of doing. I've had some people reach out and just be able to ask, like, how do I stretch? How do I move? Should I be just doing body weight work? What kind of exercise equipment is best for me? So these are some things that you can do. Today I really just wanted to be able to touch base on body weight. That's it. No bands, no equalizers, no buddy systems, nothing like that today. Just straight you. So I know a lot of us have friends, family members that are going through all this COVID-19 stuff, so my prayers go out to you guys and your families. I know eventually we're going to be able to see, hopefully, our friends, our families, our loved ones, our coworkers, everybody hopefully, in the near future. But let's at least be able to, kind of get through this stuff together. As a personal trainer, I've had to adapt to some online practices versus that one-on-one, which I love doing, and being able to be at the gym. But this is the card that we've been dealt. Let's play through it, all right? So with regards to today's workout, did a basic, just simple, just took like 5 minutes, really put something together. So put together a little bit of a warm-up. So we have some fast feet, jumping jacks, low jacks, high knees, and then we're going to get into our workout, which is just some air squats, back lunges, push-ups, beast pose, hip bridge on the floor, single leg floor touch, matrices, T's and Y's for our back, and Renegade Rows. So those are some things that we can really be able to do. If there's something that you want, the reason why I'm doing a lot of these workouts is because you guys, you out there, are the ones that are touching base with me to be able to say, hey, can you put together this body weight workout? Can you put together the resistance band workout? Can you do the equalizer workouts? Anything like that, I'm here for you guys. So reach out, hit subscribe, hit like, click on the little bell so that way you get notifications when I post new videos, and let's get through this. One of the things I really wanted to be able to do, just so that way you could kind of make sure that you're not getting injured, is just focus on some mobility stretches to start, right? So it's just some mobility warm-ups. So we're just going to be able to hold on to our bookshelf or table or coffee table or kitchen counter, anything that you can think of, really just opening up that back, keeping the head down, being able to drive underneath. You might feel some clicks, some things move. We've all been sitting for long periods of time, being able to really get through here. All right. I have been finding, for those of you that have been asking for me to put music in my videos, YouTube, Facebook, anything like that, unfortunately due to copyrights, they have been blocking or censoring out my videos with some music, so I tried to help you guys out. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that. So just play your favorite track in the background of me doing this, and you're good to go. Just being able to really work. Good solid quad stretch. Really move that hip forward. Really moving that back. And just being able to move, open up that hip joint. Really feels good. And just being able to, once again, feel that tension, release it. Good. Alright, so that way at least when you move, you're opening up those hips, opening up those joints. We're going to cover mobility on a different video, but those are some things that we really want to be able to do. I like using at least just a little bit of this is my footrest for the couch, but today it's my little box squat. So what we're going to do is, before we do that, we're going to warm up. So we're going to do some quick feet, guys. Okay? So do this for about 30 seconds on your timer. Alright, so these are quick feet. The faster your arms go, the faster your feet go. Alright? Perfect. Alright, and then we're going to do some jumping jacks. Make sure if you have lights overhead, I've been seeing some funny fail videos for people. For those of you that have shoulder injuries, you don't need to go all the way up. It's the old school myth. Just keep those arms up. We're just trying to lubricate those joints. If you can't jump, just toe tap. The idea is that we're just trying to warm up those joints. All right, we're gonna move some high knees. Woo. And then we're gonna do some butt kickers. Okay, so that's a really great warm-up circuit. You can feel my heart rate is up. I'm lubricating those joints. I'm getting the body ready to work and just being able to feel everything really warm up. So, first up on the ladder, air squats. Let's get this. All right, I'm just gonna demo everything for 10 rounds, or 10 reps, sorry, not rounds. I'm not trying to kill myself today. I've already done 3 rounds. I did 2 on Instagram Live, did a round on Facebook Live. Now I'm here for you guys, so this is my 4th round of everything. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Feel those legs, guys. Okay, so I was really working our quads, our hams, our glutes. I'm even feeling that in my core. If you want to make it harder, add a little bit of weight. You can add the bands. You can do all that. But today, for those of you that don't have equipment, this is for you. If you feel like that's too deep and you don't have the mobility for that, use a chair, use a couch. You can, just be able to use your ottoman, which I've used before as a box squat. So just work within your own range. You can use a stability ball, prop that up against something. Just be able to find your height. One of the things, I'm just going to go through this for the squat so that way you can see it. Okay, I don't want to just work out and not teach you guys anything. I feel like as a trainer I'd be doing you an injustice. So as you go down, my chest stays high. I don't want to drop. My butt goes back. I'm coming down so I can really feel that work. I'm not leaning forward. Chest is nice and high. I'm driving through my legs. Squeeze my bum. Come up and drive. If you feel that you don't have that type of mobility, that's okay. Use a chair, use a bench, use what you got. Okay? So, moving on to the next exercise. We're going to do our lunge, our back lunge, not our forward lunge. Main reason being, this puts me into a little bit of a better spot. Okay? So, as I go back, I'm going to step up, I'm going to step back. I'm going to come down as though I'm proposing to somebody. So I want to be able to come down, come back up, step forward. All the pressure should be in that front leg, driving through the heel, making sure that ultimately if I needed to, I could raise that back leg. Okay, I don't want to be sitting back here, and if I can raise this leg, I'm in the wrong spot. I have too much pressure in the back. Okay, drive up, step, drive back, step. Okay. So really, really working. We're just going to do 2 more on each side. Well, on this side, and then we're going to do 5 on the other side. That's going to give us our 10. Good. All right, so same thing on this side. Once again, step back, come down, forward, and back. Okay? One thing I want to avoid, try not to touch the floor or stop. This takes pressure off your front leg. Puts a lot of pressure on that back knee. I want to be able to just control it, hover over the floor. Whew, there we go. One more. Good. Okay, so really, really focusing on that. One of the things I really wanted to focus on with the lunge, okay, for you guys, is that as I go back, how many times have you seen this, whether you're in the gym, online, anything like that? Coming back, and that knee drives this way. Okay, it feels really awkward even trying to demo it. I want to push that knee out, stay nice and level, so that when I come up, I'm there. You'll feel the difference, especially in your butt, as you go back. Okay? So, one of those things that we really want to be able to do, sorry for the ambulance and everything in the background. Hopefully everybody's okay. We just really want to be able to make sure that we're loading that glute. So with regards to those lunges, once again, technique is key. Even if you don't have weight, even if you're just using body weight, the slower you go, the more time under tension, the better this is going to feel. Alright, so next up, push-ups. I know all you push-up challenge people have been doing these push-up challenges. You guys are going to be killing your shoulders with some of those push-ups I've been seeing. Alright, we want to make sure, the best way to do this, lay on your floor, put your hands up overhead, come around, find your spot. This is like the best way. So this here should be my body on the floor, and as I drive up, I'm literally just pushing forward, coming back. I'm not rolling up or hiking my butt. That's not really what I want to see. I want to see a nice solid plank, such as so. Okay? So, hands underneath the shoulders. Okay, hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to come down, come up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, that's 10. Okay? So, nice and slow and controlled. Just being able to make sure, if anything, get the chest to the floor, keep the hips, the stomach and thighs off the floor. Alright? We want to avoid, we want to keep this nice and tight. We want to make sure that we're not, what I call dolphining or piking as I go. If my hands are wide, and you see people do these wide push-ups, puts a lot of stress on that anterior shoulder here and that joint, okay, that AC joint, okay? So, hip bridge on the floor, all right? So this is one of the things, you see a lot of people do this with the bands, you see a lot of people do this, you get the same effect even without the bands, guys, all right? So, just stand on the floor, bring those heels in, all right? We're gonna have our hands on the floor. I like putting my elbows on the floor, driving that butt up, holding that. I like to wiggle my toes a little bit, know that I'm in my heels. And being able to do our wonderful hip bridges. This is great for any of my people with lower back pain. Alright, so as long as you can do this on your bed, you can do this on the floor. Let's do 2 more. 2 and 1. Now, if I want to make this harder, what can I do, guys? You're right. We can go one leg. Okay? So we're going to go up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. I can really feel those hamstrings quiver. Alright? Means I'm working hard. 1, 2, 3, really feeling that. 4 and 5, and hold. Good job. Okay? So, like I said, if you guys want to make it harder, use the bands. Alright, so with regards to that, we really just want to be able to make sure that we're activating our muscles, time under tension is being had. We really want to make sure that you're just following your program. I did this today as a circuit, just so you could do as many rounds as possible, or what we call an AMRAP, okay? And I'm staying through, truly, with just, honestly, for those beginners, 10 reps. Work your way up as much as you want, increase volume as you get better, and move forward from there. We got Beast Pose. This is one of my favorites. Beast Pose, I'm pretty much my hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my belly button. I'm going to tuck my toes underneath me. I'm going to almost like twerk my butt back a little bit. I don't want to round my lower back. Twerk my butt up a little bit. Lean forward. Really feel that core work. Alright? As I get better at it, I'll be able to lift my feet and lift my hands eventually as I get better at this. You can hold this or count this for about, I'd say 20, 30 seconds. Better you get, the longer you go, more the workout. feeling that for me in my core, in my triceps, in my shoulders, in my mid-back, especially because I'm trying to set those shoulder blades back and down through that. Okay? Single leg floor touch. Now this is a little bit different than the lunge. Everybody likes to think of this as the lunge, but it's actually not. It's more of a, what we call a split squat. Okay, so I'm literally just going to be sliding my foot back as I go down, and I'm going to drive up. Okay, so I'm going to slide back and drive up. Really using that front leg to be able to drive. Find your balance. I want to make sure that I'm not bending this knee so it's not a lunge. I really want to make sure I'm sliding back. I can touch the floor if I need to. Drive up. I'm really feeling that right here in my glute. Okay, so then we're going to try that on the other side now. Slide that back. Straight leg. Drive that up. It's okay if you are learning the routine or learning the technique. Stop, correct yourself. The amount of times I'll get into a position and I'll be off balance or trying to reshift or re-strategize on the movement or the pattern. Quality over quantity. I don't want to be bending that knee again. Okay? Alright, one more. Whew. Really isolating that glute. Good. So really driving from there. And man, you feel that right in the butt. Alright, so next up is matrices. How many of you, show of hands, probably have hip issues, knee issues, ankle issues, stability issues, balance issues? For any of my older population out there, I know a lot of my clients are over the age of 45, 55. This is something I work with them on all the time. Probably one of the things that we start with the most. I just want to be able to toe tap to say 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. This is what we call a matrix. Okay? So I'm just being able to do that. You'll notice that if you have lack of stability in that knee might drop in or the ankle will roll. Just pretty much you can stick a shoe under there, you can stick something under there. I've stuck sometimes a marble just for that kinesthetic cueing, just to be able to get that arch activated, to be able to do that. Okay, so we got our matrix. If you want to make this harder, don't touch the floor. Okay, so I'm not touching the floor on this one. Just playing around with my balance and my stability. This is great for even my hockey players out there that want to be better. Feeling that leg work. I'm actually feeling my calf twitch. It's actually moving, it's firing. All those little fibers up the side of my ankle, flying right up the side. Man, feel that. Okay, so we're gonna be here. We're gonna stick out. Once again, same thing. So almost like I'm skating or running. This is great for my runners. So for those of you that run Spartan, OCR, marathons, anything like that, I recommend this. You can incorporate this stuff with a dynamic pattern, so I can even keep it out here, come down into my RDL, and drive out, and just make it a little bit more complex the harder it becomes. Okay, so those are some things that I love doing for stability. T's and Y's. I know myself, I've suffered with this over the years. I remember being like a really shy guy in school, right? So you hunched over, or any of my IT guys that I train, they're at computers all day and they're doing this. So we've been watching Netflix all day. This gets sore. Playing video games, your neck gets sore. This is an activity that's going to be able to help open up that whole rear posterior chain, being able to do that. So these are what we call T's and Y's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my butt back. Okay, so I'm literally just going to slice here. I'm going to keep my chest high. I'm not going to round. Thumbs back up to the ceiling. I'm going to feel that in my mid-back. Alright. Perfect. So So we're gonna do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're gonna come up to a Y. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, those T's and Y's get you. They're little movements, but man, are they effective. Okay? So, in our last exercise, I'm gonna let you guys go try this out for yourself. Do as many rounds of this as you can. Do 10 reps, 12 reps, 15 reps if you want. Go through it in cycles, circuits, ladders, pyramids, whatever you want to do. Make this your own, guys. This is just a baseline. This is just a framework of stuff you can do for just a full body weight workout. Okay, we're going to do what we call Renegade Rows. Okay, normally you would do this with a dumbbell and you see the guys pull the dumbbell up. We're just going to do this with body weight. We don't need dumbbells, all right? So we're just focusing on, once again, stability, anti-rotation in the hips. I want to make sure that I'm not moving too much. You're going to get a little bit of movement, especially if you're just trying this out, so that's okay. Don't worry about it. If it's not perfect, that's fine. It will get better. So, okay, wider the base of support, the better. Good job. All right, so that's today's workout. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed it, great. If you're like, hey, that workout sucked, let me know, all right? But most importantly, I did this today because I did have somebody specifically reach out to be able to ask, hey, I don't have any equipment at home. Times are tough. Things are real out there. They didn't want to be able to leave their home to go get stuff. Totally understand. Just get creative with your workouts. This is all you need. Okay, just play around with your body weight work. Play around with some of these exercises that we did today. You don't need much to just stay moving. Once again, today, we're not worried about weight loss. We're not worried about muscle gain. We're not worried about anything. Today, just movement, getting the body moving, making sure that we're not stiffening up over the period of the day, and that we're focusing on things like stability, core work, lower back pain, shoulder pain, posture. These are the things that we need to be focusing on during our time inside, so that when we go back to the gym, we can make sure that we don't have to go back to any foundational work. We can get back to our deadlifts, we can get back to our cardio, we can get back to doing what we love, doing the step mill, doing whatever it is that you like doing, and being able to reach every single goal. I get clients that want weight loss, I get clients that want weight gain, I get clients that just have injuries that, don't want their shoulders to hurt anymore, don't want their back to hurt anymore, that, don't want to be able to walk up and down stairs without pain. Those are the things that if you're suffering from, hit me up, okay? Let me know. I'll show you some things that you can do that's going to make it better for you over this time, whether you're inside for a couple weeks, months, if we're done and we're going back to work or anything like that, even over the course of your lifetime. My job, help you age well. Thanks, Fit Fam. Let me know what you think. Have a great one. All right, guys. Bye.